lend me your ear.
Check.
Nice and bounce is
How you all
here
doing out there?
for the day. Want wisdom?
We got you.
Wellness?
We got you.
Ears?
You got two.
Bones? It's got 3. Chambers? 4. In your heart for doing right? 5. Keys? Your game's all tight? Count. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your
Can I help
body
you,
tight.
Enzio? Huh? I did start. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Good. Well, that's the bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly. One of my offspring are asking me something. Let me see what he needs. Hold on one second. Hello? All right, we're back. Well, how you all doing out here? Thanks for dropping in to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You know, it's our weekly wrap-up of all that has been going on. That is Wisdomteethinger worthy. You know, beginning at the top of the show, we always start with some of what, some of the popular people, what the popular people are up to. Gosh, look at this hair. What is it doing? I can't, here we go. All right, I could do this. Yeah, let's just start off with Ice Spice. That is what we're planning to do. She was just ice spicing this weekend. You all know how Dr. D Nice feels about her. She's a pretty girl. She is just here to make sure young girls keep all their clothes off. And she was doing her job this Halloween. Here she is dressed as sheesh. Ice Spice got her butt playing peekaboo as she dresses up as Betty Boop. Before we start, let me just let y'all know. I'm showing it the full thing. You know what? I'm going to show as much as I can. This is a cautionary tale. I hope you all are adult and grown enough to understand this. This is what's being put out there. And, sometimes I'm like, should I show it? Should I not? I don't know. These are things that I think about sometimes. Today, we're going to show it. Here we go. Here's Ice Spice. We're gonna do the pictures, then we show the actual performance. Well, I guess we're gonna go straight into the performance. Do you see that? There's nothing. This is like a t-shirt. This is a tank top that she has on. It is not a dress. Well, I bet you she had some sort of G-string on. But listen. What is the point here? It's a t-shirt. I'm telling you, everybody says at some point performers are going to be out there naked, and here we have it. Ice Spice is the precursor. She is the messiah of nakedness. This is her sermon. This is what she's here to preach. I'm not showing any of the song because I don't even think it's worth it. There she is. Beautiful girl, and she's doing her job. She's doing exactly what she was paid to do here. This one, you can see her underwear. Make believe this is maybe a beach, and this is her bathing suit. And she's happy to fulfill this job that she has been hired to do, to misguide, mislead a lot of young girls. And it's disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You all know I don't like it one bit. Do I even have to say that out loud? I'm saying it for you all. You have young girls that thinking, believe it or not, that this is how they need to show up to school. I substitute teach. You all, Wisdomteethingers, this one's for you. You all are showing up to school like this and not understanding that you all are at risk. This girl, she has bodyguards. Nobody can really get to her. Y'all live on 53rd and Walklington, or down the street from Poo Poo and them. Nobody's protecting you. How's somebody you don't have bodyguards. You don't have a whole stage that's separating you from the general public, from the perverts that's out there. And all Ice Spice is out here. I sound preachy. I'm sorry. I just care about you all. I really do. And it just makes me sad that this is what she's putting out there. And then you all, she's pretty. And because you're young, you say pretty, she gets attention. This is what I need to do to get attention. And you're maybe like, Dr. D Nice, we're not stupid. I'm not saying y'all are stupid. I'm saying y'all are impressionable. I'm saying that you are at a stage in life where you want attention, you want to be accepted, and if you will do whatever it takes to get that. And if you don't have somebody guiding you, if all you have is Ice Spice helping you make these decisions, that's the decision you're going to make. Anyway, we had to start off with this one. We have more things going on in the news. We have stuff from internationally. We'll see how much we get throughout the night, throughout our time together. And then, well, of course, I have to show, you saw Kai in the thumbnail. Kai is out there. Have you all been watching the streams? Wait. Have you been watching any of his streams? He's streaming live from jail. I'm not gonna lie, I have not watched any. I've seen clips on the interwebs. I've seen clips on different places with, who is in there with him? What's his name? No, it's not Offset. Is it Annalie Choppa? Is Annalie Choppa in the one that's in there with him and just carrying on crazy? He had a whole skit where he dropped the soap. I'm not gonna show all that. And he has a whole thing where he's talking about just making like gay-ish jokes. You know what? It's all entertainment. Kai, his beef with Glorilla. She says she may forgive him for some. There's a whole lot of stuff happening, whole lot of antics happening in this prison streaming for 7 days. Kai be coming up with stuff. Y'all know Kai is Haitian. My husband's Haitian. Ça passe, Nabule. He's Haitian like my husband, and he's intriguing. Kai is out there doing his thing. I don't agree with everything this man is doing, but he's entertaining the masses. And at this point, it seemed like he and Offset are the besties of besties.
Come on with the energy.
More energy. More passion. More energy. More passion. All right. That's enough of what these stars are up to. I don't think I have anything else for what the stars are up to. Let's just go into what the regular smegular people like you and me are up to in the world. Some very distressing news. This is the good, the bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly of what's going on in the news. Wisdomteethinger news. If you're a teen to your early 20s, you are a Wisdomteethinger, and there's been a lot of news stories involving you this week. Some just Instagram clips that I thought were kind of cool for you all to see. And let's just start off with this little cheerleader girl. And here we go. Okay, this one, I know these are little girls, and this is, to me, is the perfect thing. I am torn. Let me know, how do you all feel about little girls dancing like this? I know it's all performative. If I had a daughter, y'all know I only have 3 boys, she would not be in any of these dance clubs where they're like twerking. And Dr. D Nice is a dancer, okay? Maybe when I was young, I was shaking my thing in my living room, but I know my mom and them would not put me in no dance club where I'd have on yoga pants and just they're twerking at whatever. These girls look like they're about 12, 13, maybe. Or maybe I just don't know how kids are. Maybe they're younger. Doesn't matter. I don't like it. That's just how it starts. And it's not the same version, just another race of people. Women are fine with putting their daughters in these things where they're just being very provocative and not knowing that there are a lot of perverts out there just ready and happy for the free show. All right, this is kind of cool. Wait.
Baila lo loco.
This is kind of cool. This is how they learn how to do a, hand-free flip. Cool. Let's keep it going. There's some news in there somewhere. I promise you. We'll just have to go through some of this time I'm going backwards in the folder. This is my plan. I'm going to go backwards. Here we go. I'm going to go backwards in the folder, right? And if I don't get to finish, if time starts creeping up on me, I can just stop. And the stories that I didn't get to, right? I can get to them next week. And we'll just keep going backwards till we're caught up. I don't know if that made no sense to you. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Here we go. When you leave your ripped jeans at grandma, she's crocheting that. She's crocheting that for you. Happy 18th birthday to whomever. That's my kind of, was that chips? Chips and salsa. Yes, ma'am. Let me see. Okay, here we go.
A touch on me at a massage place and then refuse to give my money back. She going to jail. She tried to grab my genitals. She going to jail.
He said genitals. Okay, I'm not laughing at what happened. I'm just laughing at how he said she tried to grab his genitals. Basically, this guy went to a massage parlor, young Wisdomteethinger age guy, just trying to relax his body. And this woman is trying to give him a happy ending. The perversion is deep. It's deep. It's there. You can't even get a massage without people trying to sexualizing everything.
And they wonder why Christians having a hard time making it to heaven. I stand for Jesus.
Yeah, he stand for Jesus. Stand for Jesus. That's right. Let him know. I stand for Jesus. All right. Boy stands for Jesus. Good. They're good Christian young men out there. I said boy, but it's like a mannish, older Wisdomteethinger age. All right. What would you all do? Go to massage parlor trying to get a massage. Somebody try to give you a happy ending. Would you all call the cops on them? Roll up out that chair? That's a man of principle. We appreciate that. Let's see, what is this one? He said he left 4K Trey, because he felt it was gonna lead him to hell. Man, okay. That is NBA Youngboy back there. I don't know who this other guy. I guess it's the same guy right here that he's showing. Let's see what.
Want me to nothing. Ain't none of that. 4K Trey was gonna lead me to hell. You worrying about 4K Trey? 4K Trey ain't got my back. Jesus Christ got my back. 4K Trey ain't called me yet since I gave my life to God. But I'm in the streets and stuff on my way to hell. Oh, they happy for me. See what I'm saying? We ain't worrying about what 4K Trey got to offer me. We worrying about what Jesus got to offer me, man. Eternal life. That's.
It's pretty sad that this young man, he had to get shot in the face to get to that conclusion that 4K Trey, this is, if you all don't know, it's a gang he's a part of, that NBA Youngboy is associated with some sort of way. And it's sad that he had to get shot in the face before he realized that. But you know what? Guess what? He figured it out before he died. And just God bless his life.
What's wrong with this generation right now? We care about what the world got to think about us. We care about what 4K Trey got to say about us. 4K Trey ain't going to get you to heaven. At all. Like, man, we need to wake up.
All right. Let's see what. Oh no, Vinicius Jr. again targeted by racism in Seville Real Madrid match. Fan expelled. I don't know. This is good that they kicked the fan out. Like, what's the deal? Here's some footage of it and pictures. I'm not happy that he got taunted from the stands, but happy that they expelled the fans out. Okay, So here's my first thought, though. Okay, I hear you. I get it. He's taunting him. I almost think they if I remember from some of the taunts, how they taunt players in Madrid and in Spain, a lot of times they use monkey, they talk about being a monkey. Let me see. Here's some. But, okay, let me finish making my point, and we can look into it. What he's going to do, let's just be straight up honest. All right. There's like a whole stand of people. What was he going to do? He was going to fly up in the stands. The player, I'm talking Vinicius, this guy. The Vinicius Jr. You can't like jump in the stand and fight all them people. He would have lost that. Yeah, you have the officials and stuff behind you, but what was he gonna do? It wasn't like it was one fan. There's a bunch of them up there. He would have gotten beat down. I'm glad his teammates held him back. I'm sorry that he had to experience that when he was just out there trying to entertain them and play football. But that's just how people are. Let's see what they said in the text here. Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian forward for Real Madrid, commended Sevilla FC for swiftly expelling a fan who had imitated him as a monkey. Yep, I told you all, that's what they love to do. Imitated him as a monkey during the match between the two teams. Vinicius, a frequent target of the racist behavior in Spanish stadium, praised the ejection of the offending supporter. Listen, here's the thing, guys. I'm just make it clear. Sometimes people are going to talk about you. Obviously, it's not easy when this happens. Breaks your heart, especially when you know that is not who you are. But people are going to do that. They're going to misbehave, and you can only manage your own self. If you let them get a rise underneath you like that, then they have won. And I know sometimes it's not easy, especially when, you're on the field, you're on the pitch, you're going, your emotions are already high, your testosterone is going. Maybe if you were just on the street walking around in a more calm mood, you could have remained calm in a situation. But right there on the field when you're already running and just going at 1,000,000 miles an hour and just ready for this to happen, I can see how he just made it get underneath his skin. Vinicius. I'm sorry. If somebody know how to pronounce this young man's name, I feel like I may have gotten it right at least once of the 50 times that I've said it so far. I must have gotten it right at least once. I hope so. Please. I hope I have. I really hope I have. Anyway, we'll pray that this doesn't continue and he just understands that you're not a monkey. You're a human being. You're made in the image of God. Worry about that crazy person. He'll get what belongs to him. All right, what is going on here? Let's see.
Much bodies got me low. Now I define situation I go use they tell me low. And finally I find way to talk to the girl, but she no follow. Who you gonna phone for? Why you know I come for? Then I start to feel a bum bum. And she dey give me small. I know she sabi pass it down. She dey feel it insecure, but her friends go my light ching-gong. Go my light ching-gong. My baby, calm down. Yo, this a bud.
He turned it into an opera song. Baby, calm down. Baby, you're on lockdown. Have y'all heard the song? It is 5 times faster. But, he's out there singing his song. Trying to get tears out the people's eyes. I don't know what country this is. This is, let's see. Let's see if we could figure out where this Wisdomteethinger age guy is performing. Voice is magic, all his own. I don't know. Maybe it looks like maybe it would be a show like America's Got Talent, Nigeria. I think there's a version, or The Voice, the Nigerian version of The Voice. All right, whatever. I don't know if he won or well. I wish him all the best. He's on to something. Here we go. You know, I gotta throw in a little something. Who remembers having to? Do you listen here? Wisdomteethinger is watching this. This is what we had to do to get a picture in our hand back in the day. Okay, you take a picture with your phone. Take a picture, little Wisdomteethinger thing. You take a picture with your phone, and if you want it like a hard picture, maybe you take it to you could take it to like Walmart and CVS. But most people don't even have hard pictures unless they want to put it in a frame or something. But that's the only way we could see our pictures. You take it with the camera. It was hidden, locked inside the camera. Unless you took it to one of these places, Kodak film developing. This one did it in one day. You could get it back, not in 1 second. Some places, of course, you could go into Walmart or somewhere and then you could develop your pictures. But this is how we did it back in the day, guys. Back in the day, when I was young and not a kid anymore. Someday I wish I was a kid again. Back in the day, I was young and not a kid anymore. All right, let's see what else is going on in Wisdom. Oh, man who was upset over his son's playing time allegedly shots the coach in front of the youth football team. That is already horribly sad. What? Just because your son not playing, you don't think he's playing enough? Suppose your son is not good, and the coaches
Police say Daryl Clemens shot Coach Shaquille Lattimore 4 times because he was upset his son wasn't a starter on the team. Lattimore spoke to 5 on Your Side Wednesday.
He kept shooting me, man. Shot me 4 more times while I was on the ground. No unarmed black man. Shot me 4 more times.
In court Thursday, Daryl Clemens' brother said the coach had a gun and his brother fired in self-defense.
It wasn't over my nephew. Shaquille handed his gun to a friend of his and told him to hold the gun. So him and my brother had a fist altercation. And when he felt my brother got the best of him, he asked his friend for the gun back. In the midst of him getting the gun in his hand, my brother shot in self-defense.
Okay. What are we doing? You getting a shootout at a football game? How many people gonna end up in the NFL? They try to protect their investment. My kid's going to the NFL. You better make him put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Put him in. They start fighting. The coach and the dad start. That is not a good look. The coach and the dad start a fight. The coach asking for his gun. The dad get to the gun first, and before you know it, there's a shootout. Where is this? Where are they doing shootouts at kids' football games, practices? St. Louis. Is that where it says? St. Louis suspended a youth football team whose coach was shot in front of the players, allegedly by an upset parent. Crazy.
A man who had his son at the practice backed up Jason Clemens' claims. He asked not to be identified, fearing retribution.
They're putting an innocent person in jail for where the coach started this.
The witness says the coach walked off the field. Police say Daryl Clemens field during practice to confront Clemens.
He should have stayed on the field.
And Clemens repeatedly told the coach to leave him alone.
Why you being the coach and you teaching them right and wrong, but you go do wrong? Do that make
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't even need to hear no more. That is a lot. That is a lot. I don't care who started it. Somebody, one of y'all grown amen needed to have stopped it. That's all there is to it. This should never had continued. Emotions were at a high, and somebody needed to have been like the bigger man in this situation. Obviously, it was neither the coach nor the daddy. All right, let's see what else is going on in Wisdomteethinger.
A day at work turned into a terrifying ordeal for Sarah English.
I unfortunately ended up colliding with the metal door frame of the shop. I ended up damaging my knee as well as lacerating my forehead, resulting in 15 stitches.
The bottle shop manager left battered and bruised trying to stop a thief in Balga.
It did have a big effect on me.
So this store clerk got beat up when this is in Australia. What is he? Las Vegas party. We love your Halloween costume. Freddy Krueger. Was I there? I don't think so. Maybe it was like a doctor. Let me see if I can find a monster voice. I'm sure I have one. I feel like one.
It was not me. It must have been someone else. Maybe the person that robbed this store. Okay, next story.
This one here. Bill Gates' daughter, Phoebe Gates, and her impressive boyfriend, Robert Ross, a tech entrepreneur and fellow student at Stanford University, have broken up. Many people in the comment section are saying he fumbled the ball. Imagine dating Bill Gates, one of the richest men on the planet's daughter, and now they're broken up. That's what he should have locked it down. Many people are thinking should have married, and next thing you know, he is in line to inherit the millions that Isn't Bill Gates one of those people, though, that said that they're not leaving anything for their children? I thought, right? Isn't he one of those? Let me know in the comment section below if you all remember. Is Bill Gates one of the people that said they're not leaving anything for their children? Of course, y'all know that when they say they're not leaving anything for their children, it's not like you and I, we're not leaving anything for our children. They have what are these? Charity funds and philanthropy organizations where, yeah, they may not leave any cash, but they leave legacy and they leave money to manage and positions where their kids will technically be still well taken care of. These are just stories that they are putting out there. Most of the super wealthy, put out there to confuse us. Listen here, y'all. If your parents tell you they're not leaving you nothing, sit them down and please help them to understand that that's not how life works. Parents are supposed to leave a legacy for their children, leave a financial legacy for their children. If your children want to fight over it afterwards, so be it. But parents, as far as possible, leave everything you have to your children. Get a will, write it down. Right, Wisdomteethingers? Right? Let me find an applauser. Applauser. Listen. Don't let your parents do that foolishness. You sit them down and like, let's go write a will. And you divvy it up as you see fit while you're alive for all of us, siblings and grandchildren, however you want to do it. Do not just, I'm not leaving you anything because that's what Bill Gates did. So there's some other, I don't want to say the wrong thing if it's just Bill Gates, but there's some super wealthy person that said they're not leaving anything for their kids. Anyway, here we go. Next one. I just had to show this one. These are the kind of cartoons that Dr. D. Nice grew up with when she was younger. And this is it. What is his name? What is the pirate's name that was always after Bugs Bunny? What was his name? I can't remember. It's horrible. Anyway, let's see. What else do we have? Teenager collapses and dies after completing cross-country race. He died doing what he loved. Horribly sad story. My goodness. Okay, let's hear. Angel Hernandez, a sophomore at Chisholm Trail High School in Fort Worth, had just achieved a personal best time during a 5K race at a distance track meet in October 13th when he collapsed suddenly. According to a Houston outlet, a group of concerned friends helped Hernandez to a nearby water station, and after collapsing again, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he died. So horribly heartbreaking. Young, Wisdomteethinger age young man. Sounds like he was an athlete. You know, when you see situations like that as a physician, one of the first things I think is some sort of congenital heart defect or heart thing that was not diagnosed. And before you start pointing fingers, listen, guys, it's not easy to diagnose some of these things, even with just a regular office visit test. Yeah, the more obvious ones will pop up. Some of the more subtle ones will not. Let's see. May I remind you of the prodigal son? Please, thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Magic 8-ball spot. I just have to tell you, okay, so there is a plugin, an OBS plugin that I can get to get your comments on the screen while we're streaming. What happened is that my memory on this computer, I don't know what's happening. There's something strange that I hadn't quite figured out. I'm gonna have to have my husband look at it for me tomorrow, because there's so many plugins I want to add to just add a little bit more fun to our streams, and I just can't do them because the memory capacity on my computer there's something going on with it that I don't fully understand, and I won't fully understand because I don't have like technical skills like that. Anyway, that's a story for another week. We're talking about this young man that just lost his life. Sad story. Pray for his mom and dad. You know, at the end of the live, before we hang up or shut off, I will say a prayer for all Wisdomteethingers that you have a safe week, that the Lord bless and keep you and watch over you. And I just hope just pray for this family. Here we go. Glorilla says she hates when people say she wasn't like that. She wasn't like that in high school. Wasn't like what?
Is when people be like, you weren't like that in high school. You was a hooper in high school. You had straight A's, or you didn't even used to have no J's. You used to be junky as hell in high school. Bitch, I didn't have no control over my life in high school, ho. I was a motherfucking kid, ho. My parents controlled who I was, bitch. I didn't have money to buy the motherfucking J's, bitch. Ho, I got them now, bitch.
Okay, as you can tell, I wish I could, I just have to.
Y'all be joking. Like, how the fuck gonna motherfucker judge me off was as a kid when I didn't even have my own mind, bitch. Ho.
She started off normal, but she just went into a whole, in them 3 seconds, she said about 16 cuss words. Basically saying, oh, you weren't dressed like that in high school. But she was like, no. Okay, it took me a little while. This is the first time I listened to it all the way through. Sounds like somebody accused her of not looking the same in high school. And she's like, no, my parents were the one with the money. I didn't ask them for that. And I just kind of rolled with what they gave me. Is that kind of what I summarized? I don't speak Glow. Where's my laugh track? I need a laugh track. I got one. But because of my computer memory, I can't even add it to my stuff. So annoying. So absolutely annoying. But you know what? We're just gonna work with what we work with. But yeah. All right. I don't speak Glow. Glow was speaking a whole, she was throwing her thing in there. I hope we get to a video of I have one of Kodak Black. I promise you need to sit down, watch his lips, slow down the video to double slow to fully and concentrate to fully understand what Kodak Black was trying to say. I hope we get to it tonight. If we don't, we will for sure get to it next week. All right, Glorilla. Everybody was in high school once. I'm glad that you made that come up, that now you can afford to get the J's. All right. You all know that this week was all about Britney Spears and JT. Well, it was last week too. And Britney Spears come clean after claiming Justin Timberlake took her virginity, says she lost it in high school to her brother's best friend. It's a whole mess. They all just need to... Here's the thing. It seems like once you've hit Hollywood and become a whole star, Wisdomteethingers, don't be like this. It's like all of them just get so addicted to the attention, they will go out there and say anything to just stay relevant. Oh, dig up their past, dig up bones that were buried and rotted and put them back, super glue them back together, and skeletons, super glue them back together just to be able to have a story to share with us. And I understand, listen, I get it, memoirs, I get it, sometimes these are lessons that we can learn from. No. This is not that they're trying to help you learn anything in life, because, I tell stories about when I was young. Where am I? I tell stories about when I was young and in high school. My stories are to help you with making decisions. Their stories are really just to bring more attention. They're falling out of the public light. They don't like that, and all of a sudden, oh yes, I was molested. Oh yes, I had a kid that I had to abort. Oh yes, I was a drug addict. Oh yes, the stories just keep a-coming just to stay relevant in the public. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Fine, Brittany. What you got? What else you said happened to you? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Next story. I like this one. Jay-Z finally settles viral debate over whether $500K or lunch with him is worth more. You gotta take the money, he says.
There's something interesting online, Jay. I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000, go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally to...
There's something interesting online, Jay.
Me and my life and my journey is there already.
Okay. There you have it. Let me know. Y'all taking the, was it 500? How much is it? Let me get it right. Y'all taking the 500K or you going to lunch? That's half a mil. $500,000 now. I feel like I need to change my voice for this one. Let's go back to the microphone. That's $500,000 or lunch with Jay-Z. Which one? Okay, I am taking the money. Here. I'm torn. Well, no. I'm taking the money. But here's the part where I'm torn. I don't even care about what they say to sit down with his wisdom. No. I'm talking about the connections because we know that it takes connections and networking. But suppose you have lunch with him and he thinks you're just like a annoying, whiny person. And he's just like, okay, I can't wait. Is lunch over yet? Check, please. He's just ready to get up out of there. What you gonna do? You got nothing. You run the risk of this man thinking that you were just lame. Okay, so I'm gonna take the money. I don't care about your net. But it's important to network. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me just put it out there for my listeners. I want to meet Mr. Beast. I have a proposal for him that I'm really sure that he'd like to be a part of. If anyone out there within the sound of my voice knows Mr. Beast, has some sort of 6 degrees of separation connection that they could put with Dr. D Nice and Mr. Beast, let me know, please. I live in North Carolina. He lives in North Carolina. I did my residency in Greenville, North Carolina. He lives in Greenville, North Carolina. Y'all know Dr. D Nice is a whole medical doctor. I need to talk to him. I want to talk to him. So if you all can connect us, this is something I think he may be interested in, very passionate about. Somebody out there, if you can connect us. For this one, I would take the meeting with Mr. Beast over 50K, 500K. I think so. Based on what I want to discuss with him. I'm putting it out there. All right. What else? What other stories out there? What else we got? 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 I feel like I should have music playing in the background.
Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body
That's
tight.
the wrong one.
Get your mind right and your body
I'm gonna start playing some music in the background. But, once again, I told y'all I don't have the memory on my computer. Until I sort that out, I can't really do much. I'm just kind of stuck with what I have. New studies suggest people who are obsessed with celebrities may be less intelligent. Duh. We know that. Listen, thou shalt have no other God before me. God's word will never return to him void. And when you have a celebrity as your obsession, a celebrity as your God, then you're not going to reach the capacity, the limits, the endless possibilities of who you can be as a human, because you've put your life in the hands of another human being. Ain't no way, ain't gonna work. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Would you pretend to be someone's girlfriend? Would you pretend to be someone's girlfriend? Let's see.
Sorry. Can you pretend to be my girlfriend? My dad's calling me. I lied to him. I said I'm with my girlfriend. Can you just be my girlfriend?
Is she Asian?
No, white girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Dad. Yes, I'm with my girlfriend. She's right here. Of course you can say hi. Yep, say hi to her.
Hello, darling. How you going? Good heavens. Isn't it a good day today?
Yes, doing well. What are we doing today? So do you want to tell him what we're doing today? What are we doing now?
Right now we're at Starbucks getting coffee. I can't believe it. Someone spelled my name wrong again. I can't anymore. I'm dying. This country.
Sorry, she's not British.
Oh, really?
My girlfriend's not British.
By the way, I'm not British.
Bruh. Okay, Dad, I'm gonna go now. Okay, talk to you later. Sorry. Can you pretend to be my girlfriend?
What would you do? I like her. Whoever she is, that's a Wisdomteethinger that I need to be friends with. Now, I would have lunch with her over 500K. Okay. All right, let's see. What else we have?
Slick back. No.
That's what I said. Slick back.
No, nigga, I'm a pimp named Slick Back. Pimp named Slick Back. Pimp named
Slick back.
No.
This is something I'm going to be practicing until I know how to do it well. There's something about it that seems intriguing to me. I think it's a skill that everybody needs to know how to do the slick back, and I'm going to be working on it. Every Wisdomteethinger, we need to be all doing the slick back. Let's go. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about where Glorilla was talking about her issue with Kai Cenat. What's the lesson in it for us? I guess You know, there's some things that, let's just be honest, there's no less. Maybe she felt that she acted too swiftly with blocking him. I don't know. I didn't listen to the whole thing. We just saw a video of her and her high school situation, and we know that she has a lot of words. A lot of words, choice words. My finger is on the censor button. I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough. If some curse words make it through, then I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, wait.
That I done blocked. You talking about? They blocked and they gonna stay there. You made your bed, you gotta lay there. They say I'm blocked. They
about to record that right there.
I don't get no. He know why he blocked.
Like over here to stand right beside us to watch the live.
Don't come on my lab, ask me about nobody that I done blocked.
Wait!
Oh, we already saw this. Okay, I thought it was going to be more intriguing. Oh, of course, we know that we have to have a Taylor and Travis break. Look at them looking all cute and matchy, boo-boo. Oh, cute. All right, let's go. Back to the next one.
Boom.
Oh.
Thank you for
Sorry.
Thank you for electing.
Boom, 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 boom. Right wall. Boom, 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 boom. Right wall.
Is this the one? Man. Y'all remember this is the teens that decided to hit the police officer. But there is a video of them in court, and I thought that was the one he saved. I know this looks bad. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This is absolutely ugly. They're giggling and laughing at running somebody over on the street on a bicycle. And this is not... Hopefully we'll get to it.
Thank you for electing me. This is going to look really good on my college applications. That's 99% of why I did this. Right off the bat, I want to say I'm not going to be able to do any of the things I said I would do. Realistically, the most I could do is like help decide the themes for dances. So, I know a lot of you voted for me solely because my speech was funnier. My first order of business will be picking a dance theme that all of you are going to hate. If you voted for me because you actually thought I could get rid of homework,
making some promises. And all those class officers. I ran for office when I was in medical school. I think I ran for, what was it? Like, I can't even remember. I lost by 1 point. My roommate actually was the turning vote, and she voted for the other person. But, it's okay. I'm not bitter about that. These are not things that people got bitter about. Maybe the Lord spoke to her and she knew something. Because I was making promises that I was going to figure out how to do it. I was. Like, what? Was it like hospitality or I don't know what the office was. I didn't even know there were offices in medical school. I ran for it and absolutely lost. But everybody in high school, they be making promises. This man said he was like, we're going to remove homework. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Okay, let me see what this one is.
Go. Move the camera over there. Or you be in the cage. Come on, hurry.
So did you all see this news? Not this one. Okay, we'll read it. A woman with the entourage of British at British2 threatens reporter Ryan W. Kroll after reality TV star British Williams on phone was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison on fraud charges in St. Louis. A lot of people out there. I tell you all, Wisdomteethingers, y'all think Dr. D Nice is just be out here just trying to bust y'all's bubble, trying to not let y'all live your best life. She just talking stuff. No. I'm a whole doctor. I have taken care of people I haven't taken care of any of your favorite stars. I've taken care of locally famous people, especially when I was in Colorado. And I know what goes on behind the scenes of some of these things. No, none of them were fakers, but I've seen enough of life to be able to tell you all that them stars that y'all be holding up on pedestals, they petty. They out there stealing. They out there doing all kind of things just to stay in the public spotlight, just to get your attention, to be able to influence you and get money. And this, I wonder do you all know what the fraud was about? Was she selling something wrong? I don't know. If you know anything about this case, let me know. Is that gossiping? I don't know. I don't think. Okay. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me. I don't want to be a gossip. This is a warning. Make sure you understand that these people, they mean you no good. They're just there. They want your attention. They get paid to get your attention. They get paid to distract you. And this is their job. And on top of this British what is her name? British Williams. She also was finding ways to embezzle, I guess, money from people. Who knows what the charges are? Be careful of is this your king? That's what I want as a sound on my soundboard. Is this your king? Is this your king? Be careful who you hold up on a pedestal. What? Oh, okay. Tasha Butts, Georgetown women's basketball coach, dies at 41. This is pretty sad. Oh, 41 is a young. I don't know what happened to her, and I'm sure her basketball team. She's a college basketball coach. That is why I included this in Wisdomteethinger news. You know, if you're a teen to early 20s, you are a Wisdomteethinger. And I'm including this because I know her team must be really sad to have lost their coach. And just imagine. I'm just thinking about, this is so sad. Okay, let's go on to another news. Lil Wayne reacts to his wax figure in Hollywood. You all have to see that. Sorry, Wax Museum, but that ish ain't me. You tried, though. I appreciate the effort. Please look at that. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Okay. Did somebody who approved this? Approve that. Approve that. No. All right. This is, like, I don't even know who that is. Like, is there anything about the tattoos? That's all they may have gotten right. And I'm going to have Lil Wayne lift up his shirt and let's just see if the tattoos are right, because at this point, I don't know who this person is. That would be a perfect time to do the Kiki. I don't know who that man is. Voiceover. What's the other? Yeah, you get a close up on this thing even more. I've never seen Lil Wayne wear this outfit. Maybe he has. I don't know who that is. We're talking Wisdomteethinger news. I know Lil Wayne is far from being a Wisdomteethinger, but y'all like him, right? Wisdomteethingers like Lil Wayne? Teens to early 20s, y'all like Lil Wayne, right? Right? Okay, we like Lil Wayne around here. Okay. Until 1958, French children attended school were served wine on their lunch break. Did you all know that?
Did you know that up until 1956, school children in France were served wine during lunch? So in the 1950s, wine, beer, and cider were sold in schools across France, and children under the age of 14 were encouraged to drink it during lunch. You see, parents were under the impression at the time that alcohol was good for children's development and that it killed germs. That's why they would bring their kids to school with an alcoholic beverage, or they would let them buy one from the canteen. And depending on the region, if the school didn't allow alcohol, parents would encourage their kids to drink wine with their breakfast before going to school. You have to keep in mind, though, that the drinks they would give to the kids were diluted with water, so they contained about a 4% alcohol content. However, this didn't last for long, because in 1956, France passed a law that banned the canteen sales of alcohol to anyone under the age of 14. But by 1981, they completely banned alcohol in all schools for all ages. Did you know?
Okay, did you all know that? Did you all know that you could have had alcohol? And let me show you all who this is. Give the credit to, this is Puberty. And this is the link for the reporter, the person that's doing that story, this Puberty site on Instagram. So kids were going, the parents were trying to sterilize because it's better for germs, antibacterial or something like that. So basically, I don't know, I can't even put it together. You know what? I showed you all those pictures years ago, how they used to have baby cribs just hanging out the window, where it looked like a little mini balcony, but the crib was attached to the window, and that's how, if you live in an apartment, your kid could get fresh air. They used to do some things back in the day. You know, when you know better, you do better, apparently. And at least they realized that having drunken kids at school was not how they should do it. And they changed. They didn't stay with it. We appreciate that. Good job. Good job, French. Good job. Y'all figured it out. You know what? My sister, though, she said, I'm going to tell you what, she went to Italy, and she said they served wine with everything, but the wine wasn't as strong. If you have any experience with foreign wine, I don't drink at all. I don't know if y'all know that about me. I am 50, how old am I? Man, 51? 51. I think I'll be 52 in November. Sometimes after you get a while, you just forget. I've never been drunk or high a day in my life. I just don't drink at all. I've been accused of it, though, a million times, because, you know, Dr. D Nice knows how to have a good time. I be out there in them streets, sort of, kind of. But no drinking or drugs involved in my entertainment. Let's see what's going on. Update, basketball wives star. We just talked about that. She's going to prison for 4 years for fraud. Dwayne Johnson responds to jokes about his wax figure in Paris. I'm going to have my team reach out to our friends at the Grevin House. More wax sculpture fiasco.
The wax figure of The Rock. You know, black ass Samoan The Rock. That's how Paris think he look. They turned The Rock into a pebble. They don't turn The Rock into a albino rock.
He do look a little light skinned in his wax figure.
Or something like that. It look like The Rock ain't never seen the sun of day of his life in the damn picture. Whoever the artist behind it.
What are they doing with these wax figures? They just not getting it right. They're not getting it right at all, man. All right, let's see.
Please.
We already seen this girl. But at least we get an up close. Oh, this is her friend that was about to attack the reporter. Her friend, what was her friend about to, what was she finna roll up? I guess spirits were high. I mean, okay, let's try to see if we can understand. She just found out her friend, British, let's pull up the picture back. British just got 4 years for fraud. Oh, it tells us more. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up for you. Okay, now it gives us more detailed. 4 years in prison for tax fraud, insurance fraud, pandemic-related scams, underreporting income on tax returns, falsely claiming dependents to avoid paying taxes, stealing Social Security numbers to open bank accounts, to deposit stolen money, and more. What could possibly be more? That's a lot already. Anywho, okay, let me explain. So her friend here, was attacking the reporter because spirits were high. Her girl, her friend, I don't know how close they are. They must be very close. Just got 4 years. The reporter is out there reporting, taking pictures, recording. And when it was already a very low time for the company of women leaving the courthouse. And she was just like, back up. We're not in the mood for this. And that's what happened. Well, you know what? Hopefully British learned some lessons, and she looks young. She learned some lessons now. Let's see. A list of places women refuse to go on a date go viral. Have y'all seen this? I thought this was very much so related to Wisdom Teethingers. Y'all see this right here. Let's see. And then y'all see this one, Waffle House. Sierra just got taken, her husband rented out a whole Waffle House. I wonder if he was being petty. Y'all think he was being petty when he saw this list? It's like, you know what? I'm just saying a little subtle message to people, let them know what's up. Anyway, ladies, Wisdom Teethingers, okay, this is another thing where these women out there in these streets are going to lead y'all astray. Can we just go down the list a little bit? Y'all have time? Do y'all have time? Y'all want to go down the list a little bit? We can just look at it real quick. Okay, let's look at it real quick. And I guess the question should be, do I have time? Because it's like 9:15. We're going to have to roll up here soon. Okay, let's see. Because then the man came back and put a list of the things they won't do for a woman. If we don't get to it this week, we will. But anyway, here we go. Let's just take the time to go through the list. I think it's going to be important, especially for Wisdom Teethingers, so you understand. Cheesecake Factory, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good enough food. I mean, none of these places are going to be super healthy. But on a first date, you should not expect a whole 5-star dinner. I have a whole date thing where, what's his name? Young Don Reborn gave his like pro Riz tip on how to go on a first date. He said, boba, you need to keep it simple on the first date. You don't know who this girl is. You're not trying to pay for her life. Y'all just getting to know each other. Y'all need to just go on. As a matter of fact, here you go. No money should come out the pocket on a first date. Y'all need to go on a walk on the sidewalk, walk downtown, and just talk. There you go. Not one dime should come out of nobody's pocket on the first date. Go for a walk. Get to know each other before you start dropping money on somebody. Anyway, Cheesecake Factory, ain't nothing wrong with that. Applebee's, nothing wrong. Chili's, Chipotle's is it. Olive Garden, I can see the problem with that. Olive Garden, I don't know about, for the breadsticks though, okay, fine. You could go to Olive Garden. The movies, I can see that. You can't have no conversation at the movies. Your house for sure, no. No. Too close to the bedroom. Y'all need to keep it light. Any fast food chain, I'm just the health reasons, don't do it. Buffalo Wild Wings, ain't no place to really sit down in there, is there? And it's Wingstop I'm confusing with. One of these places, no real place to really sit down. Red Lobster, we don't eat lobster there. See cockroaches, a buffet, no. Because me and my kids be up in buffets, and we were a hot mess. It's like open seating. No, you can't. IHOP, you gotta go to IHOP. IHOP, they have the best pancakes. If you're in a carb mood, go for Denny's. It's just diner food. The gym. Yeah, you can work out together at church. What's wrong with going to church together? Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates. Who are these girls? Who wrote this list? Family, I can see family function now. Family function can get a little interesting, like then some petty sister, this is what happened. Some sister that decide from jump that she don't like you, whoever you are, or whatever you have on. Maybe they saw you on the street somewhere before. Whatever's gonna happen, some sister of your date is gonna decide they don't like you. And then they're going to start being petty. All of a sudden, you're going to hear about Rosalind that he used to date in high school that he was in love with and how they just broke up. And you're going to hear about everything because they're trying to be petty. They don't like you. They decided that you are not the one for them. That's just how people be doing. Family function. Don't go to a family function. I'm agreeing with that. Movie night. That's the same thing as a date at your house. Don't do it. Y'all don't need to be up in each other's house. No Netflix and chilling because we are learning how to govern our bodies, and you don't want to create temptation. Somewhere that requires a long drive. That'd be nice. A long drive, hanging out together, bowling, yes, competition. Show them that you got skills. Nightclubs. I don't see why nightclubs need to be on there because you can't really talk. And as first date, I feel that you're trying to get to know each other. Hookah bar. We don't need to be even smoking hookah, so get that one off the table. Bar just for drinks. Boba bar? We don't drink. Remember I talked to you about that. Waffle House for sure. We need to go to Waffle House. Sporting events, too loud, but maybe fun. I don't know. Whoever wrote this list needs to be tarred and feathered and flogged and dragged through the city. Makes absolutely no sense. They don't want no man. They want, I don't know what it is they want. I need to see the group of women, the committee, how the process was, how each item was voted on. Was it voted on democratically? Was it by a dictatorship? How did they come about this list? And yeah, I need to hear about it because I don't trust this list one bit. Don't make no sense. Especially what? Cheesecake Factory? That don't make no sense. What? Ice cream? No. That don't make any sense. I don't know who these people are. All right, let's see this. Okay, so my man, young boy, just here trying to work his job, and she attacks the guy. What is wrong with people out there in this world? This is on Australia. Y'all know I throw in some international news sometime. Young guy, just trying to work his job, and people are just attacking him. Y'all need to be careful out there. Women parents sue Panera after their daughter died hours after drinking charged lemonade. Did you all hear this? Had y'all ever heard about this? First of all, I had to figure out what charged lemonade was. This is like an energy drink. So let me pull it up over here because this was on the Shade Room. We'll pull it up over here and let's read a little bit about what happens because I'm sure you're curious. Like, what charged drink? Okay, Panera is at the center of a lawsuit involving one of their signature charged lemonades. The parents of Sarah Kratz are suing the company after their 21-year-old passed away within hours of having the caffeinated drink. In a statement to People, the company says it's investigating the situation. We are very saddened to learn this morning about the tragic passing of Sarah Kratz. Our hearts are out to her family. Okay, so they made a very packaged statement because they're not going to accept the blame for this. And I don't know if they should. Like, don't people drink energy drinks? Like how I mean, it's there. I can't zoom. Let me see. How do I zoom it up? I can't really zoom it up any further than it is. That's another thing that I want to add to my streams that I can't do right now because that's just not how my system is set up. But it tells you the amount of caffeine. This one, Mango Yuzu Citrus, has 250 milligrams of caffeine. If you get 20 fluid ounces, or if you get 30 fluid ounces, you're going to get 389 milligrams of caffeine. About the same for the strawberry lemon mint and the Fuji apple cranberry. I'm sorry this woman lost her life, and I understand like one of the stages of grieving is blame. I'm guessing this is where the parents are, where they decided that You're going to have to pay, Panera. You're going to have to pay. Somebody have to pay for us losing her daughter. And it's going to be you because your drink is the last thing she drank. What is this?
They were flipping us off. I would say about 3 or 4 different times. They flipped us off, flipping each other off, joking around with each other, definitely not taking anything serious whatsoever.
What did you see them doing?
Okay. So these are the teenagers that remember the video that I just showed y'all a little bit ago with them running over a guy riding the bicycle? These are the guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. We got a comment. How do you find your Judas Priest dance video? Please add a link. This font party is off the hook. Oh, I have it. It's in the shorts. If you look in YouTube Shorts, Magic 8 Ball Spot, you're looking at YouTube Shorts, or if you go into Instagram, Wisdomteethinger Instagram, it's on there. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I could pull it up real quick for you and show you. All right, hold on, guys. We'll get back to this story. These horrible teenagers that ran over the police officer on his bicycle, and now they're in court just thinking it's a game. Hold on. Let me see if I could find it for you. Wisdomteethinger. I'm finding the video for you. Okay. Wisdomteethinger. All right. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. You don't know what it's like. Dun, dun. Oh, here it is. You want me to play it? You want me to play it? Magic 8 Ball Spot? A Wisdomteethinger. And so let's see. I went down, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Around row 17 on the Wisdomteethinger YouTube channel, we have the Breaking the Law video. Let's play it.
Oh, breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. You don't know what it's like. Here I was just misbehaving, all my chances gone. Locked inside, it's so frustrating, they even took my phone. I went on a raging rampage, and on top of it I lied. Glad I'm not Jesus the Savior, or else I will be crucified. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
That's the one, right? Okay. Well, there you have it. It is on Wisdomteethinger YouTube, Instagram. If you scroll down 17 lines, because you know on Instagram there are three videos to every line or whatever. If you go down to around 17, it's in there. It has the hashtag though. I bet you if you put in hashtag Judas Priest, hashtag Breaking the Law, it should pop up as a choice. And if you're on Wisdomteethinger, if you message me in the Wisdomteethinger, I could probably send it forward it to you. I don't know if you're on Instagram, Magic 8 Ball Spot. I also have it in the YouTube Shorts too. You just have to look it up. All right, let's look back to these horrible, disgusting teenagers. I don't know what they're doing.
They were flipping us off. I would say about 3 or 4 different times. They flipped us off, flipping each other off, joking around with each other, definitely not taking anything serious whatsoever.
What did you see them doing?
So do y'all get it? I know we took a little sidebar there. I showed the video earlier, and if you all want to, I can go back and find it. Let's see. I can go back and find it. Okay, here we go.
Bum 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 bum. Right off. Bum 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 bum.
Okay, so those same guys that just bumped the police officer while he's on his bicycle riding, obviously you hear them giggling and laughing in the background, and now they're in court carrying
What
on
did you
with
see
the
them
same
doing?
exact
They were
antics.
flipping.
They're flipping the camera off. They're giggling back and forth with each other. They're not taking this seriously. Obviously, these are kids that are just gone. You can't tell me that these boys have a parent that is guiding them. They are living in a house where their mom and dad are not in the picture. Or if they are, they have no control over these children. There is no way a kid living in my house is going to be out there like that. And I'm sorry. There's no excuse. I'm not going to be like, oh, they had a horrible childhood. Oh, no. As a human being, you choose and you accept the consequences of your behavior. And these guys, I'm not writing them off. I can't say that, there's no hope for them. They need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. There's no grace that needs to be given to these kids. If those were my kids, I would say the same exact thing to the fullest extent of the law. This is disgusting. These kids should not be free. They're out there acting like feral beasts. They have no reverence for humanity, no reverence for life. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Ick. Twah. Got me all worked up. Billie Eilish shows off her mess of her fridge. She's literally could be more single than ever. Okay, she's showing her fridge. I thought I had, yeah. Billie Eilish shows off her fridge. Do you feel like she's are you feeling that you relate to Billie Eilish now that her fridge is disgusting and dirty? That did nothing for me, but if it did something for you all, Wisdomteethinger, there you have it.
I'm tired, options are few.
Oh.
I'm trying to pray.
This is a young girl. I don't know if I could play the song. So this is a young woman, Lauren Heath. She was missing. She went missing. And this is crazy, but this is in North Carolina, right close to not close to where I live, but right here in the state of North Carolina. And just really sad. It looked like everybody is really broken about it. They have a very dramatic song. Truth is, I'm weak. A gospel song.
If I try, but
okay. And so without even, so you don't have to worry about it too much, she was found, at least in the, I won't even, you can look at it yourself. Somebody updated the page later on, said Lauren has been found. Lauren is heading home. The Monroe Police Department just posted the announcement on their page. So thank you, Jesus, that this young girl was found. And I don't know anything about her case. And unfortunately, I mentioned the statistics earlier on, I can't remember the state, but there was a police officer that really reported that a lot of these kids that go missing, unfortunately, a lot of them are runaways. I honestly don't know if that is the case in her case. Just understand that a lot of the kids that end up missing end up being runaways. And it doesn't mean that you still don't search for them, but just understand that sometimes there are things going on in these little kids' mind that you just don't know what's happening. And I hope this was not the case, that whatever the situation, and we probably will never know. We'll just have to pray for the situation. All right, let's see.
Down $20, you put down 20. That's 40. I'm gonna buy that for $30. So I make 10 and you make 10. We both just made $10.
Okay, I'm gonna play that one again for you, okay? Here we go.
Check this out. I put down $20, you put down 20. That's 40. I'm gonna buy that for $30. So I make 10 and you make 10. We both just made $10.
He's confused. He's like, how that work? I don't know how that work. How exactly does that work? I'm so confused. Y'all need to go back and watch this on your own. Blueface. Is this your God? Is this your king? He is all over the place. He just got engaged. And since you all care, I don't have to care too, but I guess I show it. Apparently, TikToker goes viral after reacting to Blueface, not knowing how Jesus is spelled.
So dumb, she really think Jesus spells Jesus.
What?
I'm just letting you all know he has some choice words. I'll try to be as quick as I could possibly be with my censor button, but I probably won't be able to be quick enough.
Well, what if it is your kid? Jesus is crazy.
She would have to change, bro. The bitch is so dumb. She really think Jesus spells.
Yo, Blueface. That spells Jesus. Blueface. That spells Jesus.
The bitch is so dumb. She really think Jesus.
Blueface. I think you're the dumb one.
So, I mean, obviously Blueface did not go to Sabbath school or Sunday school, or because all them little kid songs, they teach you how to spell Jesus. That's one of them words that you go to church. All you got to do is go to church one time, and there's got to be about 16 different songs that's Jesus. But we'll pray for Blueface too. All right, where are we?
I know I'm probably just being so dramatic and annoying, but this is my first job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college, and I'm in person, and I'm commuting in the city, and it takes me fucking forever to get there. There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford living in the city right now, so that's off the table. Like, fucking duh! If I was able to walk to work, and it'd be fine, but I'm not. So it literally takes me, like, I leave here, like, I get on the train at 7:30, and I don't get home till, like, 6:15 earliest, and then, like, I don't have time to do anything. I want to shower, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either. Like, I don't have energy to work out. Like, that's out the window. Like, I'm so upset. Oh my God. Nothing.
Am I missing something? Is my girl crying because she got a job? That she has to be at a job? 7 to 6:15? I'm sorry. No, wisdom teethingers that are watching, don't do that. Don't. First of all, don't you get on the social medias, the interwebs, crying these kind of tears over having a job that you have to show up for. Please don't. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna try to be empathetic. I understand that it could be a little bit of shock. This was a shock to her system, and she was processing, and she's using us as a sounding board, the interwebs, to really just vent her true feelings about her job situation. Okay, that's what was going on. You got a job, girl. That's your life. That's gonna be your life now. You busy. You're done with school. I have a whole presentation that I'm gonna put together about how teenage years are not needed. I'm gonna have some catchy title with it, because this is what happened when you've been lounging and sitting around, going to college, just chilling, and in high school, just chilling, going to cheerleading and chilling and more chilling and just life of leisuring. And you don't realize there's responsibilities out there. Poor thing. Wisdom teethingers, there's responsibilities out there. Responsibilities. You gonna be working. You're gonna be getting up at the crack of dawn and going to sleep late. A lot of times. In residency, I was working like 80 hours. Ain't nobody was crying. Work. find another job. If that don't work for you, then if you're thinking that don't work for you, find something else. Don't get on the interwebs crying.
So they got a debate going on, 500,000 or a meeting with Jay-Z. I'm going with the meeting with Jay-Z. Relationships are way more valuable.
Okay, Ray J. Y'all know who Ray J is? Well, he says he's going for. I talked about the relationship, the networking thing. But suppose you get on Jay-Z's nerves. Suppose he don't like you. He's just like, who? If I never see this person a day in my life, then you short 50K, 500K. You short $500,000, and you don't have nothing either. You're taking the gamble that your personality is that good that Jay-Z's gonna like you, and then I put this up here because, I like Beyonce, but let's just be honest. Her style decisions might as well, I put it right there with Ice Spice. They all out there just trying to get y'all naked so all these men, grown men, can stare at you. That is Beyonce's job at this moment, and she's accepting it gladly. And y'all are like, oh, the queen, is this your queen? I like her. I can see I can see the draw. I flew to Arizona when she was in Destiny's Child. I flew from Colorado to Arizona because her concert didn't quite fit in my schedule. I had my boards and I knew I wouldn't be able to make the schedule her concert. And I flew to Arizona just because I needed to see them. And, I see she's talented. She can sing. She puts on a good show. She leaves it all on the stage. And her job really is to get y'all naked in these streets and thinking nothing of it. All right, you know what?
Let me see you jumping. Open Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style.
Y'all remember that song? I don't know if YouTube go flag me, but we were all doing it back then. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up right now. It's 9:40, and let's see. Man. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way. That's a good stopping point. We're not going to be able to finish. I have about 12 more that I wanted to show you all. But you know what? We'll save them for next week. We'll be back next week. I did want to at least just stop. And Matthew Perry, I wasn't a big Friends fan. And I definitely knew that a lot of people just really are feeling it right now because of his loss. He was a big part of a lot of people's Wisdomteethinger years. Not y'all's, because y'all are still young. And let me say, there's a collage.
And so far, your favorite is me?
Yeah.
See? What are you doing to eat?
I'm doing ET right now.
You're a little alien guy? Jennifer Aniston.
I think there's another one that really, here's another one that showed him when he's Wisdomteethinger age and. Okay, I don't know what song it is, so it may not be something. See, he was 20. Look at him. He's always been in the business, 25. That's where his Wisdomteethinger had stopped. 1995, 97, 98, 99 when he was 30. We're about the same age. No, he's a couple years younger than me. Older, rather. Man. That's him in 2005 when he was 36 years old. It's a sad time for a lot of people. I know Chandler was the whole Friends group was a huge part of many people's lives. They came with something new, something different, and it really had a huge impact on American society and American television. And we'll just pray for the family. Hey, Zeus cry toast. I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah, 2017. And I know he struggled with alcoholism. He was found in his hot tub. No one knows there's no more word than that. He was drowned in his hot tub. And we just have to pray for our family. And we'll just end on that. I'm sorry that we're ending on a note and a sad note. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. Let me say a quick prayer for everybody for this week, and then we're going to wrap it up. Dear Jesus in heaven, please be with all the wisdom teethingers out there, the early teens to early 20s who are understanding now, just coming into life. Please help them with their decisions. Help them to understand that their decisions have consequences. Help them to get to know you as part of their life, their decision-making tool, a father that loves them and cares for them and wants the best for them. Continue to be with them, I pray. Amen. All right, guys, we're gone. May the Lord bless and keep you. May he shines his face upon you and be gracious up onto you. I need to remember how to say it. May he give you peace now and forever. Amen. I'm out. Okay, guys? You all have an amazing week. I'll see you all on Wednesday for our show. And that's it. We're out.
Wisdomteethinger, lend me your ear. Dr. D Nice and Bounce is here for the day. Want wisdom?
We got you.
Wellness?
We got you.
Ears?
You got two.
Bones? It's got 3. Chambers? 4. In your heart for doing right? 5. Keys? Your game's all tight.